Welcome back to the channel. Now, today we're going to be covering 3 steps to master any composition. The problem I see with a lot of people starting out in tabla is that there's just so much going on that it's overwhelming. So I'm going to break down the exact process. I'm going to give you an example of the most basic composition out there and how you can master it. Now, before any of this, there's a link in the description to a $5,000 a year tabla program. What makes this different is we have 5 classes a week that are 25 minutes long. Now you can see the advantage in that. You're not going to mess up learning just 1 hour a week and having to relearn all of that. And ustads and panditjis, they don't just teach their kids once a week. So click the link in the description and join us at the school community. So let's take a look at learning this composition. Dha dha tete dha dha tunna. Now, I know most of you guys already know this. This is just an example. So how would we approach this? As a perspective of a beginner, it can be kind of overwhelming. There's so much to do. You have to know what to play, how to play it, and all that. So the first step would be to memorize the composition. All right, this might be pretty obvious, but definitely memorize this. So another point on this is that let's say you're traveling in this holiday season, you're not at your tabla, you can still make progress by memorizing the compositions that you're going to learn the next year. You can ask your teacher, whether that's us or anyone else, to give you things to memorize for upcoming classes. Have them all memorized, memorize them on the plane or the train, however you're traveling, and you'll actually make progress faster when you get to those new compositions because there won't be any issues of not remembering them. So make sure you memorize them and, of course, know how the bowls are played. Pretty obvious. Now, what's the second thing? Simplify, clarify, and solidify. So what do I mean by this? When you play everything, take out all the excess movement, the movement that you don't need. For example, so on tun, I'm not picking up my hand way here and then, bringing it back. There's no extra motion. Everything is simple. For tete, I'm just playing it like this. Very, very simple movements that I'm making. So take out all the fluff. That's the first thing. Second thing is clarify. Make sure every bowl sounds like it's supposed to. The dhas, they have resonance. The tetes are closed. The tuns are nice and open. The cut, you can hear that clearly. Make sure every bowl has its place. So that's clarify. Solidify would be repeat it enough times where you're consistently playing it right. It doesn't matter if you play it right 1 or 2 cycles. You have to play it right consistently. So that's solidify. And step 3 would then be add in the baya effects. Now, you have to have what you're playing solidified before you do this, definitely. And what would the baya effects be? You could do, for example, so instead of dha dha tunna, I'm adding dha dhaga tunna. All of those things to make it more fancy. That's how you go from a beginner to a more advanced tabla player. Nice baya effects, well-rounded baya sounds, clarity, simple things like that. So these are kind of the 3 steps that you should follow when you're just starting out in tabla. Thank you.